I don't hope I'm live. I think I'm live. Yep. G'day, folks. Loading the kiln here today. I don't know if I'm doing this right or not. Who knows? Look at the live chat. Where do we go? Okay. Oh, look, we're going live. Where's Pottery? Hey, folks. We're going to do a loading. I'm loading the kiln up already here. So I'm doing a 2-in-1 burn here. I'm going to do a bit of bisqueware, but I'm taking the bisqueware past bisque. They're going to be burnt cookies, all right? They're going to be burnt bickies. So, but at the same time, I've got some. I've never done glazing, so I've got some glazeware going in here. And, currently trying to figure out how I'm going to do my shelving. Sure, people that know about pottery and have done all this well before I've ever been and done it. Because, so this is all new to me. So I got the kiln here. So far, I've got all my greenware in the back here, and because I'm going to take it so hot, maybe I shouldn't stack it like that, because stacking it like that, well, hey, they could all. I don't know how hot this clay of mine can go. This is not shop bought clay, untested. Who knows what's going to happen? Who knows what's going to happen with this? But we're going to find out today anyway. So I've already warmed this up. I took it to about 400. I got 5 bricks. I'm using stilts, old asbestos fire bricks. And I got some glazeware here, some stuff on top here from the last firing, which I didn't get hot enough, so they can go back in. I was thinking about putting the old octopus pot in. I was a bit shattered. I was absolutely shattered before. That first octopus pot of mine, I thought I'd glaze it, raw glaze it, and it's sitting over there, and it broke, didn't it? But we're going to put the rest of this in. Put the rest of this in the kiln, and we'll arc it back up again. So, pardon me, as I put you just over here for a little bit and park you somewhere that might work. How about there? Does that work? How are we going there? Yeah, you can see that. Yeah, rightio, that's good enough. Cheers. Here's the God Mercury. Here's the Metatron. Here's Jesus Christ. Christ is King, by the way, in case you've forgotten. Don't forget your Anzac, lest we forget. And if you got any sense, you should be bloody flying one of them on your fucking. That's if you're in Australia. Pardon me, two folks. I don't know what time it is now. It's about 3 p.m. I've been up since about 3 a.m. It's at Swan City Ceramics and Jess doing a 7-hour plus live stream today. 7-hour live stream. 7 hours making pottery, trimming pottery. That woman's a machine, mate. And Nico just sitting there making sure the commentary keeps going and the interaction between all the live streams. That's a job and a half, man. Swan City Ceramics over Lakelands in Florida. Look them up, guys. Beautiful artwork. Quick plug for the fam. I reckon this is all AI Suno music. I really do. I don't care. It's good. Sounds good. They're being a bit close to the flame there, but hey, the best thing about making pottery is if you have any failures, because we love making pottery, if everything breaks in this firing or whatever, if it's a failure, I'm going to learn something from it. God willing, I'm going to learn something from it and not make the same mistake next time, and get to play with more clay. Like that's pretty cool. As an adult, you can get to play with clay, like a little kid again. It's fucking brilliant. Pardon my French. Oh, how is everyone? Glorious day here on King Island, Australia. Here, loving it, Shazza. Thank you very much. How is she? Yeah, she's pretty good, thanks, Snow. All right, what are we doing? Shelf? Shelf, I reckon. I've got one actual real shelf here. One real shelf. Put that. Here it is. One real shelf. I'm going to use the real shelf. Sorry, Caroline, I went to the pottery today and I nicked the shelf off it. You know, I'll replace it if I break it. Guess what's going on top of that? Okay, we're going to put the octopus in. She's going in, mate. Right. Shelf. Shelf full. All good? Good, good. So, what glaze is this? Okay, how rude of me. The glaze. The glaze is basically it's a just a clear food gloss glaze on most of the pieces, and some of the more artistic pieces I put an Italian blue crackle glaze with a bit of gloss, and so I've just done two glazes for this time. Like I said, I didn't say it, so you don't know me. Hi, Richard. I discovered pottery last November 2025. So I've been doing clay and pottery now for about 6 months, and I wish I had discovered it earlier. But hey, my wish is granted. I'm doing it, mate. Doing it, Shed. Good. Um, I can be a bit of a twit if I've had a couple of ciders, which I've had a couple of ciders today. So, pardon me if I've been drinking. A couple of my steins going in here, a few steins. These have already been bisquied in this. I did the firing in here actually, so I know the kiln works. Where's everyone from? We're in Australia here, if you didn't guess from my accent. Australia, mate. Where are you from? I'm from Australia, mate. I'm putting the octopus in. It's going in. Oh, now nothing's touching in this room. Oh yeah, I got these on this stuff here to put in, don't I? It's a shame. It's a bit of a shame. But my first octopus, I've never done it. It's my first piece, so yeah. And all the legs that went back here, they snapped off when I was trying to glaze it. But you know what? It's now going to become an art piece. I'm going to do that and just put it in there like that because it was just my first piece anyway. So look, it's now art. Look, see, that's now become priceless. And all its laziness, if you pay the postage, shout me a six pack and make a donation to my PayPal, you can have that. I'll even pay the postage. Yeah. That's if it survives the firing. All right, let's see how it goes. I put the Italian blue crackle glaze on it. It's got, look good enough. Who knows? Oh, well, it's loaded, apart from this stuff. I'm going to refire, wouldn't I? Yeah. I can go back here. Go back here. And I want the cone. I want some cones. Cones, mate. Yeah. I'll put that. Alright. I'll get my plyometric cones. This could take a little bit. Got my new thermometer. Well, this yesterday. No, not yesterday, but the new bloody TS1314 dual bloody something or other from Walker Ceramics. I'm sure you can probably pick up in China for $50, but Walker Ceramics, you know. You're pretty cheap, aren't you, guys? Ooh, that was sarcasm. What was that? That thing was $600 and something anyway, Australian. That little digital meter, like, I'm sure it doesn't cost that much. But no, look, it was $180 for that little probe, and the lead was another about $1,000 just to read temperature. Is it unnecessary? Possibly unnecessary. Yeah. Well, they've fired ceramics for thousands of years about this stuff, so it's proved to be unnecessary. Yeah, so that's a dumb bloody thing to say. Yeah. Leave your comments below. Yeah. I literally don't know what I'm doing either, by the way. This is like, I'm not an experienced potter. I'm a musician, I'm a muse, I'm a cheese maker, I'm a bloody print machinist, I'm a plate maker, I'm a colour combiner, Photoshop editor, farmer, you know, healer, Reiki master, all that bloody stuff that they dive into in the spiritual world. Yeah, been there, done that. Call myself minister because that's what I am now, just minister. You know what Christ likes? Happy people. Look at this, me chooksies like, look, me chookies, see? Chookies. Hey, what? Oh, girl, what'd you get? You're getting me dog food up here. I love it. Come on, girl. That way. All right, biometric cones. I'll be right back. bit stuck in me. Sorry about that, gang. Right. Cones. Cones. I thought, well, I'm going in there getting some parametric cones. I better have a quick cone. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying, gang? You know what I'm saying? Does that take what resonates? Wow. I've never done this before. This is all new for Richard. All new. Got some cone stands here. Right. Cone stand. Cone stand. All of that. Well, actually, I'm pretty sure that peephole lines up quite nicely. I'll put it like that. And I should be able to see it. Thank you, Walker Ceramics. I was just backstabbing you before, but I shouldn't. But crikey, this pottery gang, like, I wouldn't want to bloody, you know, have to be doing all this by myself. Like, if you're paying for this from a hobby shop, what an expensive hobby. Wow. What have I got here? I got cone 7, cone 1, cone 02, cone 06. Cone 06 to 1011. Hello, somebody. Cone 02 to 1120. What are these ones? Cone 1. Right. 1154. Oh, yeah. Cone 7, 1255. If I go past 1255, I've gone way too far, I reckon. I'll put cone 7 in the end. $11.54. Cone 1 in there, yeah. Cone 1. Then I'll put the cone 02 in. This is what they had in stock, and I thought, again, don't know really what I'm doing. If anyone knows any way better, just please leave it in the comments, because I've been doing it for 6 months. So I just like learning from anyone that can contribute. I live on a small island. There's only like 1,500 people that live here, and not many people to converse with. Who's that? Oh, hi, Nikki. I'm doing a live feed at the moment, Nikki. I'll call you back, matey. I love you, Nikki. I'll call you back, though. Promise. Promise I'll call you back, little Howard Street. Can I see them? We're not going to do that when it's hot. We'll figure it out. Yeah, I need a torch, don't I? Oh. Torch! 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 Oh, perfect. No, not quite. I'll push it back a bit more. Bloody lovely. Bloody lovely, I say. I say it's great. I love it, laddie. Yeah, cheers, world. Yes, I'm sort of over here now. I know. Yeah. Looking over here. Here we go. Rightio. Rightio. Go away, Chuck. Here it is. That's what I was looking for. Alright. Oh, thank you for a bit. See that? See, I don't know. It's lit. I've lit it. She's lit. That side. I don't know if anyone that does kiln work or pottery believes in anything slightly godlike, spiritual, or whatever, something with essence. But I'm not going to take the risk because I do, and I know that angels and demons are real. This little vase, there's sort of one of the things that got me into being fascinated about pottery was this vase. And it's a piece of crimson rose made in Japan. Um, Now I found it was in a box of rubbish that was left here, and it ended up on a bonfire of mine. And that bonfire I got burnt for about 3 years, bonfire after bonfire after bonfire. And every time I cleared the bonfire up, in between burns with the rake and the fire rake, and there you hear a chink and chink and a chink. And I finally pulled it out there one year and went, "What is that chink?" You know, it was this. And it survived like 6 bonfires, major bonfires, big fires. All right. It was down the bottom of the coals, just always getting hot, cold, hot, cold, hot, cold there for years. And it's kept its colours and its glazes. It just amazed me. That was one of my first moments where I just started to wonder a bit. And that's like about 10 years ago now. I still only got into pottery 6 months ago. So anyway, with this little bit of blossom flower from my 7 year bean, and a little flower from my strawberry plant, and a handful of King Island rock salt, I'm just going to bless this kiln and thank our fire spirits and our earth spirits and our air spirits and our water spirits for combining all these elements to let this come to fruition. Like, all this clay that's in here being fired right now is from this land, filtered and kneaded and wedged by my hands, appreciated by my friends, and that's kept me going, made it worthwhile. Without their encouragement, I wouldn't be doing it. And thank you to Roger Banfield and his beautiful offspring, Sam and Ben, for gifting me this kiln to use. Thank you to Caroline, and thank you to Swan City Ceramics for the confidence you helped give me, and Jess and Nick, and the whole family there. Thanks for your kind words that you give me. But, place this on top. Shut the door just briefly. I want the salt in this kiln. And I will sprinkle. Thank you, Earth Spirits. Thank you, Air Spirits. Thank you, Fire Spirits. And thank you, Rain and Water Spirits, for making this so easy to manipulate, work, and build up on the wheel. Thank you, Walker Ceramics, for getting me this in the mail too so promptly. I've really been needing some temperature control, just some monitoring. Because they're meant to be broken like that, that's how it came in the mail, but they look like clean breaks, like for expansion, I imagine. I don't want those cones over, do I? So that's all going to work. That's all going to work. Right. Someone put his drink down somewhere and he can't find his drink. We've got to finish it. Hang on. I didn't put it in there, did I? No. Of course I did. Where'd I put my cider? boys. Thanks, women. Thank you, men. Here's to all the boys. Here's to all the girls. Nice one, Rod. Yep. Right, slowly bringing it up. Now, I'm pretty sure you guys just don't want to watch this, so I'm going to end the live feed. And this, it was the kiln loading. Kiln loading is finished. So, thanks for joining me. Anyone that did view, I highly appreciate that. If you gave any likes, and feel free to subscribe and follow me on my journey of learning how to not make pottery and learning how to make pottery. And it's fun. It's bloody well fun. Yep. Anyway, hats off to the world. Hats off to everyone that give me. Go, firing. Thank you very much. That's signification. Here, a bit more pressure. Right. We're at 106 degrees at the moment. That's nice. Slowly bringing it up. 110 degrees. And at 110 degrees, oh, 112. Lots of love. Thanks for joining me. And I'll keep you updated. Roger.